This podcast is one of many that people from Freshbrook Church are sharing during this time. My name is Sara and I'm a teacher in Swindon. I've been attending Freshbrook Church for about 8 years. I hope this podcast will encourage you, whatever your circumstances. Recently, I was reading one of the letters in the Bible. Paul prays to encourage others. He says, "I kneel before the Father, from whom every family in heaven and earth derives its name." He is saying that each family on earth gets its name from God. It sounds a bit odd, doesn't it? One thing I think this means is that each family in the world is a representation of God's fatherly care, love and protection. During the lockdown period, we've seen the best of family life. Families enjoying extra leisure time together, distant families reconnecting using the additional time, contacting people virtually, grandparents teaching grandchildren via Zoom. But we've also seen the worst in our families: boredom, struggles with learning and working from home, arguments, over-drinking and domestic violence. But the God who cares for all people has an intrinsic part to play in all our families, as we show closeness, love and protection. God is always at work in our families. Where can you see him in your family life? Another part of Paul's prayer that moved me was this: that Christ may dwell in your hearts through faith, you being rooted in love, to grasp how wide and long and high is the love of Christ. Here, Paul is inviting us to have faith in Jesus Christ. The Bible says that we can only really know the extent of God's love in Jesus, and then we know strength on the inside in all kinds of circumstances, good and bad. This has meant so much to me. I want the deep down love of God in my life, the strength and power from God, whatever else is going on. I want God's Spirit to be at home with me, to dwell with me, to come in and take off his shoes and curl up on the sofa of my life, to be ever present in me, and for me to feel that he is there, being the centre of my life, my responses today and every day. God also offers this faith and love in Jesus to you today. Bye-bye.